Hello and welcome back. Welcome to a new class, to class number 122. I'm glad to see you're here. I'm glad to see that you're staying with this program. I'm delighted to know that you're happy with your progress. I'm really glad to know, nunca se dice very glad, ojo, me alegro muchísimo, I'm really glad. Y solemos acentuar bastante really, ahí está toda la emoción. En la palabra cae, toda emoción cae sobre la palabra really. I'm really glad that you're enjoying this program. I'm delighted. Yes, it's a delight. Es un deleite para mí. It's a delight for me that you're happy with the program. It's good to see you. Every day I see you there. So you're like the teacher's pet. Ya dice el favorito del profesor mío en este caso. So you're the teacher's pet. All right, so we have some work to do. So let's go to camera 1 to review a bit of what we saw in the last class. Camera number 1. Are you there? Are you there? Andres? Maria, they're not there. Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. I didn't see you at the beginning. My God. No, they're there. They're there. Fijaos lo que acabo de decir. Ellos están ahí. Ya están ahí. Están allí. They're there. They are there. Contracción. They're there. They're there. Don't worry. They're there. She was starting to get nervous. I said, calm down, Maria. Calm down. She takes her job very seriously. To tell you the truth, I think she takes her job too seriously. Constantly saying, Maria, come on, settle down. Settle down. Calm down. It's not that important. Life will continue. Yes, we're not going to die of hunger. No, don't worry. After this program, we'll go have lunch and we'll eat, huevos con morcilla, and then everything's fine. But she gets so nervous, first of all, she's a perfectionist. And my God, just a second ago, when I switched to the camera and I didn't see you, I thought that there was a mistake upstairs in the Palomar where they're controlling these things. And so I didn't see you. So, are you there? And she began to lose her cool. Perder la cabeza is to lose your cool. So cool it. Settle down. Cool it. Stay cool. Cool means fresco. Hace fresco aquí, un poco. But cool also means con la cabeza. Fría, pero no persona fría. Stay cool. Okay? A person who's cool, or a person who can stay cool, is a person in which circumstances or events don't get under their skin. Otra expresión en inglés. Se mete debajo de la piel. Means te saca de los nervios. Te pone los nervios. Te saca los casquillos. ¿Cómo se dice? I can't remember my Spanish anymore. But you get nervous. And she has that problem. And she's young. So I'm teaching her how to be calm. And I say, look, Maria, I spend all these hours on TV in front of people, thousands of people. I make mistakes when I speak Spanish. It doesn't matter. I don't get upset. I don't lose my cool. I just continue. And so she has to learn. Young people have to learn. Young people think they can do everything. They think they can conquer the world. Young people think they're very intelligent. They're much more, but they don't know anything. They need experience. They need time. They need to suffer in life. They get knocked around. You say los embites la vida, And so I'm constantly telling her to calm down. All right? And I had to remind her that you're there. And I said, Maria, they're there. They're there. And she said, oh, fine. And so she has calmed down. But she needs to keep her cool. Don't you agree? She needs to keep her cool. Me, I need to keep my cool all the time. I have 450 people working for me. And if I don't keep my cool, it's a problem for them, not a problem for me. Okay? So I need to keep a cool head walking through the obstacle course that is life. Life is an obstacle course. Carrera de obstáculos, obstacle course. Okay? And Spain is los 3,000 metros obstáculos. That's what it is. Spain is the steeplechase, the 3,000 meter steeplechase, or an obstacle course. All right, let's review for a moment the list from yesterday. But calm down, don't worry, I'm here to help you. calm down. If you're upset, calm down. If you're upset, settle down. Si todo va según lo previsto, if everything goes as planned, se ha demostrado una y otra vez que no es posible to learn English in 4 months. It's been proven time and time again, that it's not possible. It's been proven. It's been proven. It has been proven. It's been proven. Me da igual, lo voy a hacer. I don't care. I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter. Your opinion or her opinion doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. I'm going to do it anyway. All right? No quiero causar una mala impresión por llegar tarde. I don't want to make a bad impression by being late. Never be late. Always be on time. Don't make a bad impression by being late. Some people don't appreciate it. Do you understand? Es curioso cómo reacciona la gente a veces. It's funny how people react at times. Don't you agree? It's funny how people react at times. Sometimes I'm expecting a joyous, ebullient, happy reaction. And other times they don't react that way. You know, said, hey, Juana, Manolo, we won the Christmas lottery. Nos tocó el gordo. Come on, we just won the Christmas lottery. Come on, it's 2 million euros for me, 7 million euros for you. Let's celebrate. I don't feel like it. It's strange. It's funny how people react at times. La vista fue realmente impresionante. The view, wow, was breathtaking. It was really impressive. It was breathtaking. Me quitó la respiración, o el aliento. It was really impressive. El vuelo fue retrasado por la niebla. The flight was delayed because of the fog. Okay. Seguiré adelante con el plan. I'll go ahead with the plan. No voy a arriesgar el cuello por ti. I'm not going to risk my neck for you. I'm not going to stick out my neck. Exponerlo aquí para que lo corten. I'm not going to stick out my neck for you. Okay. ¿Y cómo vas a ganar a un veterano como él en ping pong? How are you going to beat a veteran like him? My best friend from Oklahoma was the Oklahoma table tennis champion. Incredibly good with a ping pong. All right. How are you going to beat him? All right. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello, nice to see you again. I'm Fitz once again, and you're looking well out there. I hope you're practicing a lot. Today we're going to review 2 parts to your class, and Beatrice is going to help us. The first part, we're going to practice 2 phrasal verbs: to calm down, and to settle down, meaning the same thing in this case. Okay. How do you say that in Spanish? To calm down, to settle down.
Relajarse.
Okay. Okay. Have you calmed down today?
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. Are you settled down now?
Yes, I am.
Very good. Okay. Did you wait, Beatrice, for the audience to settle down before you started your speech?
Yes, I waited for the audience to settle down before I started my speech.
Very good. So she waited for the audience to settle down before she started her speech. Ask me if Juan had calmed down by the time the police arrived.
Had Juan calmed down by the time the police arrived?
Okay, yes, he had. Yes, he had calmed down. Now, I say calmed down. Many people say calmed down.
Oh, okay.
So you have 2 pronunciations. Have you ever told me to settle down?
Have I ever...
So have you? I'm asking you a question. Have you ever told me to settle down?
No, I've never told you to settle down.
Okay, do you think you need to tell me to settle down sometimes?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Tell me to settle down.
Fitz, please settle down.
Settle down. Okay, tell me to calm down.
Please calm down.
Okay, I will. I promise you. I'll calm down. Okay. Do I tell you to calm down every time I see you?
No, you don't tell me to calm down every time you see me.
Okay, so I don't tell her to calm down every time I see her. Do you ever tell yourself to calm down? Do you ever tell yourself to calm down?
No, not really.
No?
No, I don't tell myself to calm down very often.
Okay, ask me if I tell myself to calm down often.
Do you tell yourself to calm down often?
Yes, I tell myself to calm down quite often. I tell myself to settle down quite often, almost every day. Okay? Do teachers tell their students to settle down?
Yes, teachers really tell their students to settle down.
Okay, did your teachers ever tell you to settle down?
Maybe not directly, but to the whole class.
To the whole
yes,
class.
the teachers have told me to settle down.
To settle down, okay? Ask me if coffee calms me down.
Does coffee calm you down?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Does tea calm you down?
I'm so used to tea that it doesn't affect me.
It doesn't affect you. So it doesn't calm you down. It doesn't do
No,
anything to
yeah.
you. Okay? So does it calm you down? Does it settle you down? Meaning the same thing in this case. Are you ready for some translation?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Si todo va según lo previsto,
If everything goes as we have settled, or as
or
we
you can
have
simply say if everything goes as planned.
as planned.
Okay, so quite simple.
Okay.
If everything goes as planned.
Okay.
Okay. Se ha demostrado una y otra vez que no es posible.
It has been shown or demonstrated
Or proven.
or proven. It has been proven that
Now, una y otra vez.
it has been proven once and
Here you can say
Here-
time and again for very strong emphasis. Time and again.
it has been proven time and again that repeating things.
Que no es posible.
It has been proven time and again that it's not possible.
Okay. It has been proven. It's been proven time and again that it's not possible. Okay. Me da igual. Lo voy a hacer.
I don't mind. I'm going to do it.
Now, stronger than I don't mind.
I
Much
don't
stronger.
bother.
I don't care.
I don't care.
So you have I don't mind, which is quite soft. I don't care is strong. I don't care. I'm going to do it. Me da igual. Lo voy a hacer.
I don't care. I'm going to do it.
Okay, she's determined. She's going to do it. No quiero causar una mala impresión por llegar tarde.
I don't want to make a bad impression by arriving late.
Okay, by arriving late or being late. This is important. Beatriz is very, very, very punctual, always. Okay, so she doesn't make a bad impression by arriving late. Es curioso cómo reacciona la gente a veces.
It's curious? No. It's
You can say
it's strange.
It's strange or it's funny, but not curious. It's
yeah.
strange or it's funny.
It's strange how people react sometimes.
Okay, it's strange how people react sometimes, or you can say it's funny how people react at times. Okay, la vista fue realmente impresionante.
The sight was really astonishing.
La vista. The view.
The view, okay, yeah. The view was really astonishing.
Okay, the view was really astonishing. Okay, now your English can be astonishing too if you practice like Beatriz. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Do you prefer to be bored or boring? It's interesting. In Spanish, the word aburrido can be bored or boring. Estar aburrido o ser aburrido. Estar aburrido is to be bored. Ser aburrido is to be boring. Okay. Estás aburrido porque soy aburrido. You're bored because I'm boring. So, ser y estar es lo que diferencia en español. Let's go to camera one. This is interesting. For me, it's interesting. Okay? I remember I asked this question all the time in class. Would you rather, preferirías, would you rather be bored or boring? And everybody says, well, it's interesting. Everybody except one person I remember said, oh, I would rather be bored. Prefiero estar aburrido que resultar o ser aburrido para los demás. But I remember one student, I think his name was Jaime, said, me? I would rather be boring. I said, why? Well, that's their problem. They're bored. I'm not. For me, I'm interesting. Okay? But if I'm boring for them, that's their problem, not mine. I like myself. And so for Jaime, he preferred to be boring, or he would rather be boring than to be bored. Okay. And so in English, we only have the verb to be. I am is yo soy o yo estoy, según. So, estoy aburrido is I'm bored. Now, I'm boring, literalmente, es soy aburriente, que no existe en castellano. Pero es como interesante. All right? So it's aburriente, so it's boring. I'm boring. Are you boring? Are you a boring person? And when we train our teachers, teacher training, it's very serious. It's the most serious moment in the company, is the teacher training moment for 2 weeks, full time. And my speech, I said, you cannot be boring. Hay que huir de cualquier posibilidad, por remota que sea, de resultar aburrido. You cannot be boring. It is prohibited here. And if you are a boring teacher, do some self-analysis. Are you a boring person or an interesting person? Do you have the potential to be an interesting, stimulating, fun teacher? Or will you become a boring teacher? If you will become a boring teacher, you need to leave now. A little bit of self-analysis. Okay, I'm bored, estoy aburrido. I'm boring, soy aburrido. I'm tired. Estoy cansado. Porque la situación es cansada. Bueno, I'm tired because the situation is tiring. This class is tiring. Esta clase cansa. Me cansa, estoy cansado. Cansa. Entonces decimos en inglés, igual que aburriente, decimos cansante, cansador. This class is tiring, and I'm starting to get tired. If a situation is tiring, you get tired. If a situation is boring, you get bored. If a situation is interesting, you become interested. Okay? I'm interested in this situation because it's interesting. I'm tired of this situation because it's tiring. I'm bored with, or bored of. I'm bored with the situation because it's boring. I'm fascinated with the situation because it's fascinating. I'm interested because it's interesting. So we have different, I'm amazed because it's amazing. Yeah, I'm amazed at my progress. My progress has been amazing. I'm astonished because my progress is astonishing. I'm impressed because the situation is impressive. Entonces, impresionante no es ante ni ente, it's ive, impressive. I'm bored because everything is boring. I'm tired because everything is tiring. I'm interested because everything is interesting. I'm fascinated because everything is fascinating. I'm impressed because everything is impressive. All right? I'm amazed because everything is amazing. I'm astonished because everything is astonishing. If you go to a dictionary, to amaze and to astonish are both translated as asombrar. I recommend amaze because astonish is asombrado hasta quedar atónito. It's much greater than amazed. Whoa, your progress is amazing. Wow, congratulations. I'm amazed. You've really surprised me. I'm surprised because the situation is surprising. All right? Yes. I'm scared because the situation is scary. I'm frightened because the situation is frightening. I'm amazed because your progress is amazing. Now, I'm astonished because your progress is astonishing. That's too much. That's too much. Se queda boquiabierto durante una hora. Si uno está astonished. You can't believe it. For example, I'm amazed at the abilities that Maria has for handling the floor. She's the floor manager. She does it very well. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm amazed. Now, astonished? No. Now, if Maria, as she's painting her fingernails, if she begins to float, to levitate, imagine, I'm teaching you, and out of the corner of my eye, I perceive Maria there. And as usual, she's painting her nails. All right? And imagine that she starts to levitate, to move up. And I'm trying to teach you English. At the same time, the floor manager's floating in the air. I imagine it would be difficult for me to concentrate and to continue teaching you because I would be astonished. En este caso, sí, astonished. Can't believe it. She's levitating. And when the class is over, I said, Maria, what were you doing? Oh, I was levitating. What do you mean you were levitating? Why? Sometimes when I paint my nails, I get bored. Painting your nails is boring. And so I decide, why not? I'm going to surprise Richard. Yeah, and I'm going to levitate. Okay. And so I was surprised because the situation was surprising. I was amazed because the situation was amazing. I was astonished in this case because the situation, frankly, was astonishing. I was interested because the situation was interesting. I wasn't bored because the situation wasn't boring. I was fascinated because the situation was fascinating. Fascinante, fascinado. In many cases, it's similar, Spanish-English. Fascinado, fascinated. Fascinante, fascinating. Pero aburrido, aburrido, no. Estoy aburrido porque la situación es aburrida. I'm bored because the situation is boring. Okay, our sponsors will be with us for a few minutes, and then I'll be right back. You know, the situation is worrying. The situation is worrisome or worrying. I'm worried because the situation is worrying. Yes. I'm bored because the situation is boring. I'm surprised. Wow. Because the situation is surprising, in my opinion. You've made surprising progress. I'm surprised. I'm amazed. Wow. Incredible. Because you've made amazing progress. Oh, God. I'm astonished. ¿Será posible? No, imposible. I'm astonished. Because the situation is, frankly, astonishing. I'm interested. Cuidado con interested. Mucha gente mete la pata aquí. En vez de decir estoy interesado en este tema, dicen soy interesante. Dicen I'm interesting. No, I'm interested. Be really careful and practice this. It's a funny mistake to hear. Okay, I'll be back after our next teacher for my last segment.
Welcome back. Welcome. Thank you, Richard. My name is Kyle, and I am a little bit bored today. I'm bored. I'm here with Anna today. How are you, Anna?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you doing all right?
Yes.
Are you bored?
No, I'm not.
Because I'm bored. Ask me why I'm bored.
Why are you bored?
I don't know. I find this, well, maybe sometimes things are a little bit boring. Before we get started, things can be a little bit boring. But the class is exciting. It's not boring, is it?
No, it's not.
Is it boring or is it exciting?
It's exciting.
Are you excited when the class starts?
Yes, I am.
Ask me if I'm excited when the class starts.
Are you excited when the class starts?
Yes, I'm excited when the class starts. Once the class starts, I get excited. The class is this class boring?
No, it isn't.
No, it's not boring.
No, it isn't.
No,
it's not boring.
It's not boring. So we have bored and boring. If you are bored, it's because the situation is
boring.
Boring. Or if a person is boring, then he or she creates boredom, right? Mm-hmm. And everyone around them will be bored. Is this class boring?
No, it isn't.
So are you bored?
No, I'm not.
So she's not bored because the class is not boring. I hope you're not bored. Okay. So let's try a little translation with this idea. Bored versus boring. Are you tired?
No, I'm not.
Do you find these classes tiring?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I find them tiring. Ask me if I'm tired right now.
Are you tired right now?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
I want to know if you're tired right now.
She wants to know if I'm tired right now. No, I'm not tired right now. The classes are tiring, but I'm not tired right now. I'm not tired yet. Do you find the classes interesting?
Yes, I do. I find the classes interesting.
Are you interested in the material?
Yes, I am. I'm interested in the material.
Okay, good. Are you interested in the material? Yes? Yes, I'm interested in the material. Do you find the material interesting? Now notice I say interesting, not interesting. Interesting, interesting. I'm interested. Interested. 3 syllables. Interested, interesting. I find the material interesting. I'm interested in it. Are you interested in the moon?
Yes, I am.
Do you find the moon and the project, the idea of going to the moon, do you find that to be an interesting concept?
Yes, I think it's an interesting concept. Yes.
Okay, ask me if I find the ocean interesting.
Do you find the ocean interesting?
Good, good, good. Ask me that question. Kyle, do you find the ocean interesting? Yes, I do. I find it interesting. I'm curious about it. I am curious about it because I find it interesting. I am interested in the ocean, and I find the ocean to be an interesting place. There's so much marine life that we haven't discovered there, right? Do you find the ocean fascinating?
Yes, I do.
She finds the ocean fascinating. Do you find the ocean fascinating? Yes, I find the ocean fascinating, right? Do you find English to be a fascinating language?
Yes, I find English to be a fascinating language.
Okay, great, great, great. ¿Parezco cansado?
Do I look tired?
Do I look tired? Good. Now at home, repeat that at home. Do I look tired? Tired. Like tire, pneumatico. Tire, tire, tired. Not tired, but tired. Do I look tired? Do I look tired?
Yes, you do.
I look tired. I'm not that bad. I'm okay now. Parece muy interesado en el material.
He seems very interested in the material.
He seems very interested, right? Not interesting. He seems very interested. Interested in the material. Very good. Parece estar intrigado con nuestro método.
He seems to be intrigued by our method.
Good, good. He seems, closing the lips, he seems to be intrigued by our method. Again?
He seems to be intrigued by our method.
Good. Method. Good. He seems to be intrigued by our method. Excellent. Okay, I said this before, but it's a great example. Estoy fascinado con la vida marina en el océano.
I'm fascinated with marine life. Marine life, where?
En el océano.
In the ocean.
In the ocean. I'm fascinated by or with. I'm fascinated by marine life in the ocean because encuentro fascinante la vida marina en el océano.
Because I find it fascinating, marine life.
I find marine life in the ocean
fascinating.
Fascinating. I find it fascinating. Very good, very good. Espero que no te estés aburriendo. At home? Espero. It's true. I hope you're not getting bored. I hope you're not getting bored. Bored. Now, not bored, right? But bored. 1 syllable. Bored. Repeat. I hope you're not getting bored. I hope they're not getting bored.
So do I.
Do you think they're getting bored?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Are you getting bored?
No, I'm not.
Good. I hope she's not getting bored either. Good. Okay. Espero que no encuentres esta clase aburrida.
I hope you don't find this class boring.
Boring. Again?
I hope you don't find this class boring.
Good. Todo el mundo parece estar emocionado con el nuevo proyecto.
Everybody seems to be excited with the new project.
Yeah, good. Excited. Or,
About.
yeah. Again?
Everybody seems to be excited about the new project.
Everybody seems to be excited about the new project. Excited about the new project. Project. I like that word. Can you say that word again?
Project.
Again?
Project.
One more time.
Project.
Project. At home? Project. Because proyect, no vale. Project. Project. Right? It's like a CH. Ch, ch. But then we add the vocal cord and we have j, j, ch, j, j. Project. Everyone seems to be excited about the new project. Right? Very good. Incluso mi hermano piensa que es emocionante.
Even my brother finds it exciting.
Yes, even my brother finds it exciting. Yes, everybody. Estoy completamente agotado.
I'm completely
It's been 7 minutes and I am
exhausted.
completely exhausted. Again?
I'm completely exhausted.
I'm completely exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. Fue un maratón agotador. It was an exhausting marathon. This has been an exhausting class, Anna. I'm exhausted. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you to you at home. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, welcome back. I'm going to teach you two things. Well, teach you, no. I'm going to remind you probably of two things because you probably already know it. But let's go to camera one and look at something that's very simple, but in which Spanish people make constant mistakes. Camera number one. All right. Now, open your book to page 310. Yeah. Open your book to page 310. Me habéis entendido. It's funny that in Spanish, curioso, no gracias. It's funny that in Spanish, por favor, abran el libro por la página 80. ¿Por qué por? We say, open your book to, a la página, no por. Por parece que es alrededor de la página para mí. When I hear Spanish people say, abrid vuestros libros por la página 6, say, bueno, o sea, el 5 también vale. Because it sounds strange to me. Open your book to page 6. Open your book to page 8. Open your book to page 300. Okay? And once you open your book to page 158, you're on page 158. What page are we on? Excuse me, Maria, what page are we on? Are we on page 158? What class are we on? Are we on class 153 or class 152? What class are we on? What page are we on? Yeah. I'm on page... what book are you reading now? Moby Dick? Oh, it's a long book. How many pages are there? 700. What page are you on now? What page are you on now? What page are you on now? I'm only on page 23. Only the lonely, only the lonely. I'm only on page 22. But by this time tomorrow, I'll be on page 100 at least. By this time tomorrow, I'll be on page 100. And by this time next week, I'll be on page 500. And by this time next month, I will have finished the novel. All right. And then I'm going to start the Quixote. Well, I started reading Don Quixote last week, and I'm on page 110. I'm on page 110. Can you open the page? Oh, open your book. Do you have Don Quixote de la Mancha? Open the book. Open your book to page 110. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Read the first paragraph. Palabras que escriben. No. The first paragraph. This is the first paragraph. Are you on page 110? Yeah? Yes, I am. Well, read the first paragraph. Yeah. Palabras que... No, it's not there. What page are you on? I'm on the same page as you. I'm on the same page as you. Look at the bottom of your... What page are you on? I'm on page 110. And you, what page are you on? Well, me, I'm on page 110 too. So my 110 is different from your 110. Al parecer. ¿Cómo se dice eso? Apparently. También apparently so. All right. Well, let's look at the book. Let's go back. Look, go back to page. Turn to page 4. Are you on page 4 now? Yeah, I'm on page 4. Well, what does it say? It says, El ingenioso caballero Don Quixote de la Mancha. Yes. Well, mine says the same thing. So, are you sure you're on page 4? I'm on page 4. So we're on the same page. And it says the same thing, right? Well, maybe there's a different version. Mine says version 2. What does yours say? Mine says version 3. Aha. So, my page 110 doesn't coincide with yours. All right. What's the first line? What's the first sentence on page 110 in your book? Well, I told you, the first sentence is palabras que se escriben. Okay. Let me find it here. Well, that's the second paragraph on page 109. That's the second. In my book, that sentence, palabras que se escriben, okay, that's the first sentence in paragraph 2 on page 109. Yes, I'm on page 109 and you're on page 110. So we're on the same paragraph, but we're not on the same page. On what page? What page? But remember, open your books to page 33. Is everybody on page 33? Is everybody on page 33? No, I'm not. I'm on page 35. Well, why are you on page 35? I told you to turn to page 32 or 33. Well, there isn't a page 33 in my book. What do you mean there isn't a page 33? I don't know. The book, let's see. Hold on. Just a second. Hold on. Just a second. Let's see. 30, 31, 32, 35. Huh? There isn't a page 33 in my book. My book skips from page 32 to page 35. Wow. So there's a page missing in your book. Yeah, there's a page missing in my book. The book skips from page 32 to page 35. I'm on page 35, and I can't be on page 33 like you asked, because a page is missing, apparently. How do you say por lo visto? Apparently, there's a page missing in my book because the pages skip. This is 132, 135. Okay. What should we do? Well, let me give you another book, because you need to be, for the exercises today, you need to be on page 133. All right? Now, in a newspaper, on the first page, you have the main headlines. The most important photographs are always on the first page or on the front page of a newspaper. And then the second page, when you're on the second page, often you can see the name of the editor, the director, the chief cartoonist, the illustrator. You can see the people who work in the newspaper on the second page. On the third page, usually you have the editorial opinions. You know, the opinions of the editors and different people who collaborate with the newspaper. On the fourth page, you can usually find national political news. This is a Spanish newspaper, for example. And on the fifth page, you can usually find a continuation of the political news on. Now, on the back page, or on the last page, you know, you can often find some funny articles, interesting articles, different articles, sometimes a columnist, sometimes some interesting or funny photographs on the back page. Now, on the inside of the back page, often you find the television schedule. On the next to last page, you can find the TV schedule and other information concerning radio, TV. And on the page before that, often there's information about theaters, movies, etc. Okay. Open to this page, and when you open to the page, you're on the page. All right. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Good stuff. Welcome back to this part of the show where we're going to keep going on about, or keep talking about, pages. But before we talk about pages and the correct preposition to use when we're referring to them, which you already know. We're going to look at some vocab with Bea. How's it going, Bea?
Fine, thank you.
Good stuff. You ready to go? Ready to whiz through these 5 words?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's go with the first one, which is steady. There it is coming up on your screen right now. Steady means...
Constante.
Sí, constante y continuo. Exactly. For example, if sales are increasing in a steady way, or steadily, the adverb, they're going like this. So it's a continuous rise, a steady rise. Okay, it's not changing at all. It's steady. Okay, you can talk about someone being in a steady relationship. Okay, es una relación consolidada, no? A steady relationship. Yeah, una pareja. Yeah, they're in a steady relationship. What else? What you see steady in ready, steady, go. Ready, steady. Steady means, en este caso, como equilibrado, como un, like a runner, like a sprinter. Okay, ready, steady, go. All right, which means?
¿Listos?
Sí,
Ya.
preparados, listos, ya. Okay, good. And we also talk about a steady handshake. Someone who has a steady handshake is someone with un apretón de mano
Firme.
firme, exactly. Just as you should shake hands. There's nothing worse than a wet fish handshake. A wet fish handshake is un apretón de manos así asquerosamente. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Very important. Next one. Rubbish. Okay, rubbish as a noun means?
Basura.
Basura, exactly. A synonym of rubbish would be? Garbage or?
Trash.
Trash. Good, okay. And all 3 of those words are also used as adjectives to describe something. For example, the film was rubbish. It was garbage. It was trash.
Okay.
Okay? In England, we usually say rubbish. In the States, they say trash and garbage. Much, much more, okay? Good. The next one, stack.
Montón.
Un montón. I've got a stack of problems. I've got a stack of papers on my desk. Yeah? Un montón de. We use it both literally, a stack, like a haystack, for example.
Okay.
Que es un?
Un montón de paja.
Exactly. You know the haystacks? Like the famous Van Gogh paintings? Haystacks, okay?
Yes.
Tienen un nombre en español, no me acuerdo cómo es.
Yeah.
Okay, stack. Or in the figurative sense, we can also say I have stacks of problems. I have a stack of
Un montón.
people waiting to see me in my office. Okay, the next one, spouse is
Cónyuge.
cónyuge, exactly. We only use the word spouse when you see it written in formal contexts. For example, on your passport, okay? And the last one, tramp,
Trampa.
trampa. ¿Qué significa tramp en English?
Trampa.
No, tramp, con M.
Ah, Trump. Vagabundo.
Vagabundo, muy bien, okay? So be careful with that. Una trampa is a trap without the M. With the M, it's vagabundo, exactly. Okay, let's get going with today's main point, which is page, okay? We're going to talk about pages and the fact that in English we always use the preposition on and not in. And secondly, we don't use the article, okay? We don't say it's on the page 5. We say it's on page 5, okay? This is a typical mistake that Spaniards make when speaking English, okay? It's on page 5, we say. All right?
Yes.
Okay, está en la página 15, ¿cómo sería?
It's on page 15.
It's on page 15. ¿En qué página está?
In which page is it?
Bien, mal. Bien y
In
mal.
what
Bien porque has
page?
cometido
In what?
2 errores clásicos. Primero dijiste
In what?
in. Y la preposición aquí es on.
On
Ay,
what page?
bien, on what page is it? Y ese es el segundo error, porque normalmente la preposición, cuando hacemos una pregunta, pues va al final de la pregunta. What page is it on?
Okay.
¿Vale?
Yes.
Again, ¿en qué página está?
What page is it on?
Eso es, muy bien. What page is it on? Okay, the next one. El artículo está en la página 102.
The article is on page 102.
¿En qué página está el artículo?
What page is the article on?
Y ahora de forma natural.
What page is the article on?
Good. What page is the article on? Okay. Not what page is the article on. Okay. What page is the article on? Okay. Article on. All right. Bien. Article means artículo. What about titular? Los titulares.
Headings. Headlines.
Headings, vale.
Okay.
Es en la cabecera.
Okay.
O headlines son los titulares, ¿ok? ¿Has visto los titulares en la página 1? La primera página.
Have you seen the headlines on the first page?
On the first page, good. Or on page 1, también. Normally on the first page, or también
front.
on the front page. Good, not front, front. Hay que bajar la mandíbula, front, okay? Say it.
Front.
Now everybody at home, come on, all together. Front, okay? Front. We don't say front. The front page no existe. The front page, front, front. Okay, the front page. What's the opposite, everybody at home? What's the opposite of front? The front page and the... Help them, help them.
Last.
The last page? No.
No,
Well,
the final.
No.
The
I'm also
finish.
correcto. They're both correct, but we normally say the back page, okay?
Okay.
The front page and the back page, okay, of a newspaper. What about with a book? A book's slightly different. So we have a book here, for example, okay? This book, here we have, this is not the front page, it's the
cover.
Well, this one here is the front.
The front cover.
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 Como front, huh? The same sound. Cover, not cover. The front cover and
The back
the back cover. Yeah, that's exactly the same. We always use the preposition on. ¿Has visto el dibujo en la cubierta?
Have you seen the picture on the front cover?
Good. Have you seen the picture on the front cover? ¿Has visto la foto en la contraportada?
Have you seen the photo on the back cover?
Excellent. Have you seen the photo on the back cover? Siempre con on. Okay? When we're talking about page, we don't use the. When we're talking about cover, yes, we do use the article. On the back cover. On the front cover, on the back cover. Okay?
Okay.
On a newspaper, the front page and the back page. Okay?
Yes.
Good stuff. And what about if you're in a class? What the teachers say to their students? Vamos a pasar a la página 8.
Let's turn to page 8, please.
Exactly. Let's turn to page 8, please, okay? Just as Bea did there, absolutely perfectly, we don't use the article when you turn to a page. You turn to page 5. Let's turn to page 6. No decimos nunca, turn to the page 6.
Okay.
Okay, exactly the same as it's on page 6, sin el artículo, without the article. It's on page 6, let's turn to page 6, okay?
Okay.
So what have we learned today, Bea? Tell everybody at home, to camera.
We've learned that we have to use on without preposition, so on page 6, and if you tell your students to turn to page
Sin el
6.
artículo, exactly. And when we don't say the article either when we're talking about on page. It's on page 6 and that's it. See you soon. Bye.
All right, one more class. Yes, we're moving forward. We're making progress. We're advancing slowly. Slowly but surely, consolidating every step along the way, little by little. And I'm very happy with the progress. I hope you're pleased with your progress as well. I hope you're pleased. I hope you're pleased. You are. Esto lo digo para los principiantes también. The same things I say for the beginners, I'm saying for you. Little tricks, little important things. I hope you're pleased with your progress as well. We have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to do, and both myself, tanto yo como mis colegas, both myself and my colleagues are quite satisfied with the effort you're making. But remember, you need to continue making that effort, especially saying things aloud in voz alta. You always need to say sentences aloud, again and again, time and time again. Okay, see you tomorrow.